And a great story for you now. Ian Pont started his professional cricket career with Nottinghamshire before going into coaching. Now, he's also a musician who's already released a hefty chunk of great music. You're going to hear a clip of his song Fly shortly, which is out now, and how lockdown inspired the musical process.
So fly.
You've got a very decorated CV, to say the least. Can you just talk to us about your background, your roots in cricket, firstly?
Yeah, I started my career with Nottinghamshire. I went for a couple of seasons to Trent Bridge and was part of the squad that won the 1981 County Championship. Gosh, don't I feel old. And then I had a couple of seasons then, and then came back to my native Essex after a few years. Had 5 seasons there. Potentially my highlight was ironically the NatWest final in 1985 against Nottinghamshire for Essex, which I played in. And it was a fantastic game of cricket, which Essex won by 1 run on the last ball, with Derek Randall batting, trying to get 18 off Derek Pringle's over. It was a wonderful game of cricket at packed Lords. And then at the age of 27, I hadn't kind of really broken into the Essex side on a regular basis, because it was one of those counties then that were winning a lot of things, and I was a fringe player. Ended up retiring at 27 and got into coaching, and I've been probably coaching for the best part of 25 years since. And luckily, I'm a far better coach than I was a player.
You went into coaching. You're the head coach at the Ultimate Pace Foundation and also the National Fast Bowling Academy. Just tell us a little bit about those organisations.
Okay, well, the National Fast Bowling Academy is an independent fast bowling academy that scours the country looking for young talent. So it's nfbacricket.com is our website, and on that people can come and trial for us. And we hold the trials around the country, and we look for the best young talent, basically. It's not exclusively under 18s, but most of our attendees are under 18. We run 4 academies. We currently have 121 young fast bowlers. And we host that in Hertfordshire, in Sawbridgeworth, which is about 5 miles from Stansted Airport. And people literally travel from around the country. We have a guy who plays for Scotland under 23s, and he flies down from Scotland. We have people in Durham and Lancashire, Yorkshire, down in the West Country, and just up the road, of course, in Essex and Hertfordshire itself. So that's been something that's been running now for 3 years and is very successful. And the Ultimate Pace Foundation, which is upfcricket.com, is really all of my knowledge in fast bowling from the last 25 years put onto video content. So people can subscribe to that for £7 a month, and they can basically download a complete library of understanding how to bowl faster and straighter, whilst learning all those great deliveries as well.
Ian, we know that cricket, as we've just heard at the beginning of this piece, we know that cricket's not your only speciality. You're also a musician. Has music always been a part of your life, Ian?
Yeah, look, Alex, I've come to this really, I'm getting more excited about the music. I've come to this a little bit late. I should have done this in my 20s, really. But yes, I've been involved in choirs recently, actually. One choir in particular called the Big Sing, which is a franchise choir around the country. And I started off singing that about 4 years ago. And it's turned into something, that's inspired me to go and produce music. So I started off getting solo parts in that, and then it sounded pretty decent, to be fair. And then I've got into recording music only since last June, I have to say, courtesy of COVID lockdown. It was the first big lockdown last summer that got me off my backside and said, listen, why don't I put some music out? And the response to it's been excellent. People have really enjoyed that stuff. So now, not only am I recording music that other people have written, I'm now co-writing my own music and putting that out, which is really exciting.
Top man, Ian Pont. Just type in Ian Pont into your streaming service of choice. You'll find all his music, P-O-N-T. It's a pleasure to chat with him as well.